Dooby doo 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 doo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Vassell, and even though I'm hooked up to an extremely fast internet, it's telling me I have a bad connection here. So hopefully, those of you watching can let me know if you can see this and hear this okay. Now, what we're doing here is we're going to be playing through Gloomhaven. Here's what happened. We're playing through Gloomhaven, me, Sam, Z, and Derek. We're playing a 4-player game. And I want to see all the characters. I want to see how the different characters go. So I'm going to be playing through these guys just to level them up, basically. So here I am playing Cragheart. This is Shutador, Cragheart. And then I got a Spellweaver, Hatfedora. All right, so these are my two characters, and I'm just going to be playing them through this scenario. Now, a couple things. First of all, if you have not seen, or if you don't want any spoilers in Gloomhaven, well, first of all, I don't know why you're not watching, why you'd be watching this, right? Because there's going to be some spoilers involved here. Not a ton, just minor spoilers, but there's going to be spoilers. What can I do about it? Secondly, I'm playing this on the easiest level. Why? Because I'm a Wimpazoid, and I want to have fun, and I want to whoop up on some bad guys, and I don't feel like killing myself, especially since I've never played the Spellweaver before, and I've only played the Cragheart once. So these are two completely new characters, and so we're going to get going here. And again, the video is choppy. Well, hopefully it will clear up at some point. Not a lot I can do about that right now. So anyhow, I lost my train of thought here. But anyway, so that's one thing, right? So don't expect me to be an amazing person at this game, because I'm not. I'm not the best at tactics and strategy. I feel like I'm okay. I like to just have fun. So sometimes I'll do something even though it's not the wisest thing in the world. However, because I am playing this with you guys, I have the ability for you to help me. So if you notice that I've done something wrong or made a mistake, you can help me fix that there. And I'm going to try something here that will hopefully make it run more smoothly. Give me a second. All right, hopefully that will help better. Let's see, moving across. All right. Okay, so we're back. My apologies about that. Hopefully this will help things. I have an idea of what the problem was, but we'll get back on board of that. Okay, so anyway, for those just showing up, we're playing this one here. We're playing the initial scenario. We're playing the Black Barrow scenario. This is the first half of the Black Barrow scenario. And so I have Hatfedora the Spellweaver and Shutador Cragheart. Now the Spellweaver, she has greed is good. She's going to be trying to get gold. That's the whole purpose of her life. She's a greedy, greedy person. Don't need to know more about her than that. And Cragheart here, he's fearless stand. He's never been the biggest among his peers. He looks big to me, but whatever. He needs to kill 20 elite monsters. So that's his goal in life. I doubt either one of those is going to happen today. Although Cragheart does see this elite monster, and he's going to be trying to get that. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Now, I'm going to pretend that I started this in the city. So we're going to have a city encounter. And again, this is where maybe a little bit of spoilers come in, so you might want to pause this and go ahead 5 minutes if you don't want to see this sort of thing. But I want to see what happens to these two people in the city. All right. So here we go. In the city, as the daylight fades, you find yourself wandering through a half-crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey, over here. You turn in the direction of a voice to see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps. I have something you might be interested in. The vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. Found this in the sewer. Writing on it I don't understand, but I know it's valuable. You can have it for 10 gold. Well, unfortunately for this chap, Vermling, I don't have any money left, so I would have bought it, but I don't have 10, so that's life. So I'm not buying it. No effect, but it goes back in the deck. All right, no big deal. A little disappointing that I didn't save some gold, but how was I supposed to know that was going to show up? By the way, you might want to wonder what I bought my characters. I bought the Spellweaver and Iron Helmet, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but I just don't want her to get killed. I also bought her a healing potion and a minor stamina potion. And the Cragheart, I bought him a poison dagger and another minor stamina potion. So 30 gold I spent on both of them. All right, so now, we're going to go off to the thing, and for that, we're going to have an encounter on the road. Let's hope this encounter is not so bad. All right, so here we are on the road. Let's see what this says. You are walking down the road when the sound of many wings pulls your gaze to the sky. Above you, you see a large flock of white birds flying southward. At that height, you figure a well-aimed arrow could bring one of them down to make a nice meal. So I can shoot at the birds or let them pass undisturbed. Well, here's the deal. I'm going to play these characters different than the other characters. So my other character, I'm going to play him as an honorable guy. These folks are just out for the money. So we're going to shoot at the birds. Let's see what happens. You pull back your bow and take aim. The instant you loose the arrow, however, you notice something odd about the birds. They're much farther away than you realize and much bigger. The arrow misses, but it gets their attention. As the flock turns and descends towards you, you realize you just shot at a group of drakes. You run for cover in the trees, but are hit by their acidic spit a number of times in the process. Start the scenario with poison. Start the scenario with 2 damage. Shuffle this back in the deck. I don't know why they have me shuffle this back in the deck. I'm never, ever going to do that mistake again. So we're both poisoned, and we both have 2 damage. Well, this is a really, really bad way to start this off here. I'm not too pleased on that. Oh, I can't carry both potions? I thought I was allowed... Oh, that's right, you're only allowed to carry ones equal to your level. Well, the Spellweaver then will only carry the stamina potion. We'll put the healing potion back. All right. So, anyhow, well, she had 10 extra gold. You know what, then? I'm retconning it. We're going back to the city. I would have bought that thing from that dude in the city because, you know, I had the 10 to spend, and I would have bought it for him. All right, let's go back here. Okay. You hand over the gold and take hold of the piece of garbage. Amidst troubling brown smears, you see a lot of meaningless scratches, likely made by rats and bugs. Oh well, sometimes the long shot doesn't pay off. Lose 10 collective gold. Okay, well, now I have no money. Alrighty, okay, so for those of you just coming in, this is not necessarily the best view of the game, but hopefully it can show you the different scenarios. So we're coming into this black barrel here. We come into a room and there's some guys here, and I'll read the introduction in a second. I have a character card for each person, but I also have a character sheet. This is where you'll keep track of the different things that you have and the perks, and basically all I did was write their name on the character right now. And so I have the Spellweaver and Cragheart. Each person has a deck of cards like this. And before we go into this thing, each person's going to choose kind of a little goal that they're going to have over this one. So I'm going to play this. Okay, so this is for Spellweaver. She can be a diehard. Never let your current hit point value drop to below half your maximum hit point value during the scenario. Or kill 3 or fewer monsters during the scenario. Fine, I'll be the pacifist, I guess, but I don't like either one of those. I know she's already down to 4. All right, let's see what the Cragheart gets. Dynamo, kill a monster during the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage to it than is necessary, or take only short rest during the scenario. Oh, I want to overkill a monster. All right, so that's his thing. Okay, so we enter here. And you know what? I just realized someone said I get an item from the Vermling. I believe I had that city card. I bet there's more than one Vermling card in the deck. I bet maybe there's more than one flock of birds in the deck. That'd be interesting on the road. I haven't even thought about that. And therefore, the Vermling card that I had gave me nothing, but maybe the other one would have given me something. That's an interesting thing. Huh. Okay, well, anyhow. So let's see here. The hill is easy enough to find, a short journey past the New Market Gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpsewood looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You can contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a hard place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry. "Take care of these unfortunates," he says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left.
"Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand deliver their valuables to us,"
grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade.
"We'll be killing you now."
Ha 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 ha! Joke's on them! If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place. Alright, so here we go. So what we have here is we have 3 bandit guards, okay? We have 2 regular bandit guards, you can tell by their white base, and then we have an elite bandit guard by the yellow base. These guys are 5 and 6. The numbers are kind of random, so 5 and 6 here, and the elite one is number 2. So we're going to keep track of their hit points and things here. Now, unfortunately, we are both poisoned, and I actually never did give us the poison token. I got to figure out how to get... I can remove this when we're healed, but this means we take extra damage when we're attacked and prevents healing. So this is really an unfortunate way to start this off here. I probably... so I'm going to look through my cards here, and again, if you guys have like advice that you want to give, you can always shout that out. So I know that the Spell Weaver is all about spells, and she's going to want to use a lot of different resources. She doesn't have those. So I'm just kind of going through her to see if she has any kind of... She has a heal, but I'll lose this card if I use that heal. Here's another heal that I don't lose the card. And honestly, I think I'm going to do this one, because I think I'm going to heal her to get the poison off her. That seems like a good idea. So I'm going to play that card. And I think she's also going to shoot at the bad guys with a regular attack. There's an attack 2, range of 3, and she's close enough to hit them. So these will be the 2 cards I'll pick for her. So she has this healing and this attack. All right. And then the Cragheart. All right, so I'm going to look at his cards. Now, he has a lot more cards. He has 11 cards to go through, so a lot of cool things. I believe he can heal too. And honestly, I'm really trying to figure out if I think I just need to get rid of this poison. I don't care so much about the hit points. I just need to get rid of this poison. And neither one of these characters is a healer, but I can't afford to be taking this extra damage this whole game. It just seems like kind of a pain in the neck. So let's see here. He has this heal 4. It feels like a waste to use that. However, that will put that up. So I might do that. I might just heal. Again, I'm trying to get rid of the poison. And I'm wondering if I should run him up into the enemy and attack. Do I have a move and attack? Let's see. Here's an attack 1, range 2. That's a dirt tornado. And that muddles everything. But he is not 2 away. Well, actually, yeah, I could range of 2. I could hit that and then hit all those spaces. So a range of 2. So he's here. So 1, 2. I could hit this. Oh, I could hit them all with this dirt tornado. It only does 1, but it muddles them. Okay. I'll try this. But I need green to get that +1 attack. But I'm assuming if I do this one first... Oh, this is the top, though. Oh, I got to do a top and a bottom. Well, oh, here's a heal on the bottom. Great. All right, so I'll do both of these. Okay. So, now, again, I'm playing this on the easiest level because I'm a Wimpazoid. And so normally they say you should increase one level because you're working together evenly. But you know what? We're new to this whole adventuring thing, and we just want to win this scenario, especially since 300 people are watching. Okay, so I'm going to use the lowest setting on both of them. She's going to have a setting, a 7, and he's going to have a 38. Now, for the guards, they have their own little thing here. I'm going to shuffle up this deck here. And we're going to start with the guards. All right, so the guards are guarding at 15. That gives them +1 shield, and they're going to attack, which I'm not too worried about, with poison if we go next to them. So actually I made a pretty wise move not to get close to these chaps. So first we have her going off, so she's going to heal herself, gets rid of this poison. Great. Then she has this... oh, I should have had her go second. Well, whatever. She attacks 2 with a range of 3. So here she is, 1, 2, 3. She's going to hit this lead guy. All right, so I don't get to use elements that are generated immediately. Basically, you generate the element at the end of the turn, says Lucas. Okay, great. So far, we haven't used many elements in our games because I'm feeling they don't come into play till later on, and this character itself uses a lot. So I'm not going to be able to use the element there. But that's okay. I'm still going to do the Dirt Tornado. All right, so +0, she gets to this initial attack. So that's 2 damage to this guy here, who has 9 hit points. So that's not a great thing, but he has 1 shield, so he's only taking 1 damage. That's really not that fantastic of a start, but at least she got rid of her poison. Both these cards now go into the discard pile right here. And now we move over to Shutador. Shutador, he's going to heal himself too, and get rid of that poison. And then he's going to do that Dirt Tornado. Again, remembering he has a range of 2, so 1, 2, then it can hit that whole thing there. And so it's an attack 1 on all of them. So, oh, but they all have that stupid shield. So that's a waste because it doesn't hit any of them. Fine. However, it has a chance to muddle them. So let's see what muddling does. Disadvantage on attack, remove at the end of next turn. Oh, great. I like that. That's not terrible. So these guys are all muddled.
What is going on? You shut your mouth. We will take care of you.
All right, you calm down. Okay? You pacifist. I don't want to hang out with you.
All right, well, these guys have had, it's been a long trip, okay? So you have to understand, they got really mad at each other. It was his decision to shoot the birds. She didn't want to shoot the birds. He shot the birds, and they've been arguing ever since. And so, kind of, you know, forgive them. They're going to be a little bit less of a team than you might think. All right, so that was turn 1. The guards played this card, so that means we're going to reshuffle it back in. Okay, that was not a great first turn, and honestly, I would have preferred to have done more damage and more things, but we had to get rid of that poison, and really it is kind of Shuta's fault that he shot those birds, but we're gonna let them go. Oh, I forgot his modifier. Thank you, everybody. Maybe he got a, oh, -1, even worse than we thought. He didn't do any damage at all. All right, so whatever. Okay, so now we're going to go into round 2. So now round 2, now we're not poisoned anymore. So now the thing about her, the spell weaver, that scares me is the fact that her cards go quickly. I do have 1 card in here, this Reviving Ether, which basically, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot, since he played, oh, never mind. So she has a card that lets her recover all her lost cards. So that's actually a pretty neat card. I need to make sure I save that and use that at the right time. I haven't lost any cards yet, but okay, we're going to have to win. All right, let's see here. Let's see, I can attack 2, target all adjacent enemies. So I can move up and try to freeze people. I could immobilize them, but they're still going to whoop on me, so that's probably not the best thing. I'm trying to use cards that I don't lose right now. This one here is attack 3, range 2. That's a flame strike. Now it would do even more damage if I had a flame. So there's really no way to get a flame though from here. So, all right, well, forget that. So she's going to do an attack of 3, range of 2. And what else can she do? I'll just play a move here. So a move and that. So, and I'm going to say her thing is 36 that she's doing. All right, Cragheart, come on. We need to do something nasty here. Let's see. Cragheart, well, don't worry about healing. I'm thinking about moving up and just whooping on the enemies. Again, I got to be careful. Cragheart has a lot of great cards, but they can go... He does have this immobilize, though, an attack of 3 immobilize. So I think maybe after she shoots someone, he's going to go up and immobilize the other person. So she's attacking, and she's going to be doing 3 damage. And if he does 3 damage, I might take that guy out. So that's not a bad idea. So we're going to move 2, and all adjacent allies and enemies will suffer 1 damage. That seems like a pretty good deal. So we're going to, moving 2 will be right. Okay, so we're going to play that. We're going to say he's 29. All right, so the guards are going to move and attack 50, though. They're going to go after me, but they are going to move and attack. So this immobilized thing is not a bad thing. But that does make me think a little bit about how I'm going to do this, because I really can't afford her to get killed. All right, so she's 36 and he's 29. So what am I going to do? Am I going to have him run up in the middle and try to mobilize the other guy and then take the hits from them? Because I really don't want them hitting her. She's down to 4, and I can't afford that right now. Man, I really don't know about this. He can move 2. No. All right, well, you're just going to have to suck it up. 1, 2, and then all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. And this is strong. Okay, so they both take a damage. So this guy has a damage, and then number 6 has a damage. And they're muddled, so they're at a disadvantage. So that's not a bad idea, because he can run up there and hopefully their attacks will be bad. And then he's going to wail on the main bad guy. He's going to hit him for 3 and try to immobilize him. So he hits him for 3, -1. Oh, come on. So 2. So he hits him for 2 more damage, but he immobilizes the guy, which means he can't move. Not like that matters much, that he can't move because the guy is standing right next to me. However, maybe she can finish off the main bad guy. So she's going to do that now, I think. We'll do the attack first. It's attack 3, range 2. Well, she only has 1, so she's going to use her move first and move up 1. Actually, I think she's going to move 1. And then range 2, she's going to attack for 3. So let's see what she gets here. Oh, come on! Boo! All right, so 1 damage to this guy here. He now has 5 damage on him. So that's 5 damage. But he has, how many hit points does the guy have? 9. Ah, man, we would have killed one of the smaller ones from now. All right, so now they're going to move and attack. Well, these 2 guys are not going to move and attack, so he's just going to attack him. He's going to hit for 2 hit points. And so let's pull from the monster deck. He's hitting my main guy. +1, 3. Come on. Why is that there? Oh, wait. That card was next. Never mind, I forgot. They're muddled, so they're at a disadvantage. So we draw 2 cards and pick the worst one. So never mind. He missed. All right, then this guy's going to hit me. Now, he hits for 3 damage. He's also muddled. So we draw 2, a doubler and a +1. Okay, we'll go with the +1. That's 4. That's still awful, but it's better than a doubler. So 4. Is there anything I can do to fight that off? I should have poisoned that guy. Oh, there's nothing I can do. So he takes 4 damage. Now I can discard a card from my hand to not take that damage. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Should I discard the card to not take damage? Ah, boy. What do you guys think? I will listen to the audience here. He still has a lot of cards left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in my hand, so I could discard 1 to not take 4 damage. But I don't know. By the way, I know there was a shuffle card on the miss, but if I'm reading the rules correctly, you shuffle at the end of the turn. Let's see here. All right, well, no one has any opinions on whether I should lose the card or die. Well, meanwhile, while we're thinking about that, this guy is going to he'll run up here and attack this guy, I guess. Or, well, when there's a tie, they attack the first one lower initiative, so he'll hit him too. So since that guy is going to run up and hit me, you wouldn't lose the card? You would just take the 4 damage? I only discard if it would kill me. Alright, well, I will listen to you guys. So we'll move that down to 3 hit points then. And then this guy's going to move chugga chugga over here, and he's going to hit my main guy. Still at a disadvantage. 2. I'm really glad I muddled these guys. I am drawing amazing for the bad guys and bad for me, but 0, so that's 2. Alright, that puts me down to 1 hit point. Alright, well, that was not an amazing turn. By not amazing, and then these guys muddled goes away, but this guy is still immobilized as far as I know. Remove at the end of next turn. Alright, well, what do you expect from Vassal? Let's see here. I think it's time to do something bigger if possible. Target all adjacent enemies for +2, a freezing bolt. I feel like I should do that. Now, I know that she could take a hit back, but she doesn't lose this card. And, man. Alright, I'm going to do the... Yeah, she's going to do that. Someone can... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's go to the big dude. And again, I'm trying to not use all my big cards right away because I got other stuff coming up here. So that's an attack 3, and I can push the guy back and get an experience point. So that's not bad. Attack +3. All allies and enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. Oh yeah, we're going to throw a massive boulder. Alright, cool. And... well, wait, hang on. Let me see what else I can do here. No, we're going to play Opposing Strike, which is an attack +3, which lets me hit people on both sides of me. That would be better if I could hit both of them, but I think I want to do this and then get the +2 attack to all my melee attacks this round. So that would give me a 5, because I really need to kill somebody here. Okay, so I wonder if I should be healing. Let me look. He has a healing thing, but I really want to kill stuff. I mean, he has the healing left over. Or does he? Did I use the healing? I may have used the healing. All right, well, we got it. We got to kill then. You know, what else can I do? Okay, so.
I told you, woman.
If you had trained more, we would not have this problem. This guy's just not very smart. Okay, so. Let's see. She's going to do 21, and he's going to do 46. And the guards are going to do 55. And they got Strengthen Self. I'm not actually sure what Strengthen is. Advantage on attacks. Remove it. Oh, yay. Okay, well, let's kill these guys. Okay. So she's first. She's going to move first over here. And then attack 2 and target all adjacent enemies, immobilizing them. Well, let's hope that works. Alright. So an attack of 2. We're going to attack for each one. So she's going to attack the smaller dude first. +0, so 2 hits on number 5. And he's immobilized, so he can't move. And then she hit the big dude for another 2. So he's up to 7, but he's still alive. See, now I'm in kind of a weird situation because I would prefer this big guy can kill someone now. Now, he can kill one of these smaller dudes, and he probably should. Or he can kill the big dude. I don't think I'm playing very well. Okay. So what? Let's see. He could do the ranged attack and hit for 3 and get +1 for each person that he targets. I will lose that card. But I'll kill 2 guys. Possibly. I think actually it's very strongly possible. And I'll get +1 for each enemy targeted. So that will give me some experience. So that's not a bad thing. I might think that's not a bad deal to kill both of them. She hit them, and then I can kill both of them. I'll lose that card. But then if I do this one, on your next 6 melee attacks, targeting, you get retaliate +2. Man, I lose both these cards, but I could just use this one as a move too. I don't know if I want to use this one yet because I don't think I'm going to, and it's melee, and I'm going to be fighting archers next. Oh yeah, you're right. Someone said I have to reshuffle the monster modifier deck. Great. Okay, so I think what I should do here is I should hit both of these. I could kill one of these guys with an opposing shot. Probably killing this guy would make sense. Then this one would hit me, and this one would hit me. Man, I don't like my options, so I'm going to use the Forceful Storm. It's an attack +3, and it will disarm both of these guys, and then +1 for each enemy that's targeted. Not to mention, it brings this up like this. All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to lose the card, but it is what it is. All right, so that is a 3 attacks. So we're going to hit the leader first. Doubled. 6. Well, he's dead. All right. Now, this game does not come with metal coins, but I'm using metal coins because I like them better than the ones that come in the game. And then he hits the other guy for just 3. Well, that's 5, 2. That kills him also. All right. Well, okay. I guess maybe that was the right choice. I know that, by the way, someone said the initiative doesn't have to be the lower card. I understand that, but I wanted to play it as the lower card this time because I want to go before the guards. Now, he can move 2, or I could do this whole, the next melee attacks targeting you, gain this. By the way, he got 2 experience for that. Good job, buddy. 2 experience! Yeah! Okay, so anyhow, and by the way, folks, this would probably play out faster, except I'm playing here on camera and talking everything out loud. So he has 2 attacks. This guy's going to hit him back. Or I could say if he hits me back, I get retaliate 2. Retaliate 2 would not be terrible. The problem is I'm not going to have any melee attacks in the next room. But this is on the next 6 melee attacks. Move. But if I move, I get the coin. But if I don't get the coin, I mean, she can get the coin. We're definitely going to kill this guy. It's not going to be hard to kill him. But he's going to hit me back. But if he hits me back, I'm going to take damage and I'm going to die. What items do I got? I can recover 2 of my discarded cards. I forgot about that. And add poison to a single attack. All right, not yet, not yet. I can recover 2 things. He's going to... Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. So the next one I get retaliate +2. Do you have to survive for retaliate to work? I don't know. All right, so we're going to do that. Then the guard is going to attack. So the guard's going to attack +0 and then strengthen itself. So the guard attacks for 0, does 2 damage. Come on, guard. 1 damage. Unfortunately, I only have 1 hit point. So I'm going to have to lose a card from my hands. I'm going to try to lose a card that's not that useful. These are all useful cards. I love every card in my hand. Massive Boulder, Avalanche, Crater. Look at all these cards. I don't know which one to lose, so I think I'm going to lose the Unstable Upheaval. I know that's a great card, but, well, what do you do? Okay, so now this guy's strengthened, and now we need to kill him. All right, so the Spellweaver only has 1 thing left to do, so she's going to move and loot. Well, that's all she can do. She's going to move and loot rather than rest, I think. My Cragheart, though, is going to have to whoop up on this guy. I need to kill him as much as possible. So that guy needs 5 damage. But if we immobilize him, that's not a bad idea. I can hit him with a massive boulder. I think I'm going to move away from him and throw a boulder at him. Oh, wait, he hit me. I forgot that retaliate thing. I hit him for 2 back. Yay! I forgot about that. Okay, that actually makes me feel better. I now only need to do 2 damage to him. So I'm just going to do a regular 2 attack and hope that works. So a 2 and a 2. I don't care what cards I play here. I'm going to play these 2. Now I'm just going to be a move 2 and attack 2. So he's playing a... Oh, wow, those are really... I should play a lower... Oh, I can't. Okay, so his lower... I'm going to play 75 for him. And for her, she's playing an 80. Oh, the guard's going to hit first. By the way, I need to put a token on here. That was the first time I was hit. Now, if he can survive this hit... I really need to rest. Should I just rest? I'll get 2 hit points back. I need to reshuffle my modifier deck. Someone says, you are right. That's why I play with other people. All right. Okay, so, sorry folks, there was a slight pause there because Stephen Boniger showed up in chat and I had to put him in timeout for a while just for showing up. All right, that's just that's like a preparatory thing. You put someone in timeout ahead of time so they learn how to do this stuff. Anyhow, let's see here. So I got some potions. That's right. Someone mentioned I have potions. I recovered 2 of my discarded cards. You're right, and I should do that right now actually. Because there's no reason not to... Well, this one you lose, though. I don't want to lose the potion yet. And I keep forgetting about the iron helmet. That doubler would not hurt her. And he can recover that. I don't want to use it yet, but the poison, no. So here we go. All right, so blah, blah, blah. We're going to... Oh, we got to draw a card for the guard. All right, so the guard has shield +1, attack +0, and point... However, the guard goes first, 15. So shield +1, yay. Then the guard is going to attack me, keeping the better of their 2 cards. And I just all right. So +2, so that's 4 damage to me. So once again, I'm going to lose a card from my hand. Wow, this is a really bad opening hand here. Okay. All joking aside, folks, I'm a little frustrated right now. I'm really not happy with the extreme luck of the guards and the extreme not luck of my characters. Okay, well, anyway, that's what the guard did. But then I retaliate, hit him for 2, and he's dead. What do you do? Okay. I mean, I don't dislike the game. I'm just like, man, I just wish I was better. Okay, then he's going to loot. And he's going to move. He is not opening that door yet because I do not want those archers to go. And he's going to move here, and then at the end of his turn, he picks this up. All right. Well, that was that. All right, they're both going to rest here, I think. So when you rest... Oh, and he also gets an experience for doing that. So he has 3 experience now. Okay, so they both are resting, so they're both going to get their cards back, but you got to pick one to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the loot one for the Spellweaver for now. So she gets her other cards back. And the Cragheart is going to... He's going to get rid of this Crushing Grasp. I'll probably regret that too. So that's lost. Wow, that's 4 cards lost for him. Wow, oh man. Yeah, we're definitely doing a long rest here, folks. Don't worry about that. So she's back up to 6, and he's back up to 3. All right, so now we're going to go again, but we got to get in this door, okay? We have to open this door. We have to get in this room. I don't see any reason. I mean, I could heal, I guess, before going in room with the Cragheart. That might not be a bad idea. But what about the Spellweaver? Okay, so she could open the door, but she doesn't have any really long-ranged attacks. By the way, this is here and that's there. She could use that wind to get an attack. All right, well, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to have her just move and then open the door. I mean, shoot through the door. And then the Cragheart, I need to find some healing thing with him. There's his heal 4. He's going to have to do it. He has to heal. And then he is going to just move into the room. We'll use this. No, I don't want to use that one. All right, we'll use that one. Okay, so someone asked, is this easy mode? This is easy mode with Vassal playing. All right, so 20 and 69 and 29 and 2, so we'll have the 20 go first. So first move, 1. So when we open that, we put out the stuff for the next room. So in the next room, we have some archers. Let me see what kind of archers we have. We have 2. I got 1 archer there. And let's see, 1 archer here. These are regular archers. And then we have an elite archer all the way in the back. Someone said I should go late so the monsters can't attack, but the fact is, and then I believe there's some, where did I put that stuff? There's a couple traps right here. If I can push these guys into the traps. I don't understand why I would use late initiative to open the door, because if I use late initiative, don't the rules say that when you open a door, if their initiative has already gone by, they attack immediately, they go immediately? That's what I thought the rules said. So I don't see why going late. I might as well go in and whoop up on them. So I'm going to go in here like this. And she's an attack of 2, but I'll be able to use this wind for an attack of 3. And that also gives her an experience. So she's up to 1 experience. So that's an attack of 3. But before I do that, I got to roll for the archers and see what they're doing. Oh, you're right. Thanks for pointing that out. These are actually guards, not archers. All right. Well, let's get the archer pack out here. So those guards are 6 and 5 again. And we have an archer now in the mix. And that archer is archer 4. Okay, so anyway, I walk in, and I'm going to shoot at one of these guards. These guards have 5 hit points. I'm going to be doing 3 to that guard, which isn't great, but hey, maybe I'll get lucky with what I draw here. Come on. Give me luck. Plus 0. All right, well, whatever. 3 hit points to guard number 6. Then the Cragheart is going to heal 4, so he's going to go up to 7. And that pushes this up to here. And then he's going to move 3. Well, oh, I forgot to flip an archer card. Archer 68, and the guard is there. So the archer has a range of 4 and a movement of 2. So the archer's going to move. Actually, I saw that when I came in, so I probably won't. Let's see, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be able to hit me if I go there. So we're actually going to stay in the corner, so the archer can't shoot us, because I can see what's happening there. All right, so then the archer is going to, the archer will move 2 when he goes. Oh no, the archer won't move at all. It's just going to attack, but it has a range plus 1. Actually, that will change things. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He can hit here. So since he can hit here, he's going to move up here. This does mean they'll both attack him, but better him than her. If the new enemies have a lower initiative than you, they go after you finish your turn. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, so here they both go. Archer shoots, misses, whatever. The guards are both going to attack the Cragheart. So here we go. Come on, Cragheart. You can suck up this damage, I hope. -2. Yeah! Finally! Second guard. +1. That's 3 damage to the Cragheart. So he's back down to 4. Didn't you just heal 4? Well, what do you do? Alright, so that's the end of that round. So that moves that here. And now I need to whoop up. If I can push this guy into there, he'll take 2 damage. Okay, so I think at this point it's time for the Spell Weaver to start whooping up because she can recover her lost cards with this one. So it's time for her to start just nailing stuff, I think. So there is a leaf out there, so she can do an attack of 2, range 3. All right, so whatever. She's going to do a mana bolt. A mana bolt. Well, can I push? I don't have any pushes. She's going to do a mana bolt and just a normal... Oh, she's going to do a mana bolt and heal. She's going to do a mana bolt and then she's going to heal the Cragheart. All right, that's a good idea. And she's going to do 7 because she's going to heal him right away. He, on the other hand, and he is not having a good day. He's really angry at her, even though it's not her fault because he is an irrational guy. Okay, so he has a push. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Well, he can only push someone 2 with a ranged attack. So if he moves back, hits the guy, pushes him 2. Yeah, let's do that. All right. We will do that. I don't care about this bottom part here, but yes, let's do this. All right, so he's 61. 7 and 21. Oh boy. I wonder if instead of playing a 75, I can play a lower one. I'm going to play a 38 here for a move of 2. So 38, 7. Archer. Oh, the Archer should have reshuffled. All right, so the Archers reshuffle. Where are the guard cards? The guards are going to strengthen, and they're moving at 55. All right, no problem. Hope to kill them ahead of time. And the Archer is going to be 32. It's going to move and then attack with a range -1. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, I can live with that. So first, she's going to go. She is going to heal. So we move that over here for 4, range of 4. So the Cragheart is back up to 8 hit points. And then she's going to attack for 2, range 3, or actually attack for 3. This gives her an experience point. So she's going to use this up here. No, she's not. I just realized we want to leave that for him so he can do his pushing. All right, well, whatever. So she's attack for 2, range of 3. So she's going to hit the guy directly in front of her, attack for 2, range for 3. +1, baby. Get out of my sight. Nice. All right, so that's her turn being done. Now the next is the Archer. The Archer will move 2 and then has a range of 3, but his range is -1. So, great. Oh, fantastic.
Ah, your puny arrows, I'm not afraid of them.
Shut up, you're antagonizing him. I will come over there and I don't know what I will do. Yeah, that's right. You don't threaten me, I'll kill you. Man, I wish these guys would get along. All right, anyway. He's going to move back here to... We're going to stay out of the Archer's range briefly. And he is going to shoot for 3, hit the guy for 3, and then push him 2 with this. All right, so let's hit the guy first. All right, so we hit him for 3, then we push him 2. I love that. All right, also we got rid of the trap, and also I should mention there's a door here. All right, I'm feeling better, guys. I'm feeling better. That was a much better round, and I think he got an experience for doing that. Yeah, it feels better. Now, the only thing I don't feel better about is he only has one more move before he has to run it. He runs out of time. All right, so let's see here. So we're going to pick turns again. Now we want to run up and get that archer. So we're going to move this down 1. I can attack for 3, range of 2. How much does that archer have? That archer has 6 hit points. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. She's going to move 2. What can Craghart do? Please tell me he has a good move. He does. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to do a single attack for 2 because I don't want to lose any cards with him right now. He can't afford that. So he's going to go 75. She's going to go 36. And the archer is going to go 44. It's going to move -1 and attack +1. Well, not the end of the world. But she goes first, so she is going to move 2, which means the archer is going to shoot her. I'm just going to take this because she's going to stay here at the end of her turn. Did she loot earlier? What did I do with that money? She should have money. And he should have money. Ooh, we almost got our money back from the Vermling. All right, so now she's going to... Oh, she only has a range of 2, though. Never mind. She's going to move all the way up here. And she's going to shoot the guy for 3. Maybe. For 2. Okay, but he doesn't have any... He doesn't have any arm or anything, so 4 more points and he's dead. Now the archer is going to fire back. And the archer is going to fire back. Hey, buddy. You escaped from mommy, apparently. Close the door, please. The archer is going to fire back. Let's see. He has to hit my guy. And he's +1 attacks. So he's going to move -1. So I guess he'll move closer to me. And then...
Yeah! Finally! Something good!
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling better, guys. I'm still not, like thrilled with the situation, but I'm feeling like, again, I'm playing on easy. So there is that. Oh, well, what do you do? Okay, so, all right, so it's my turn. And unfortunately, oh no. Well, they both have to rest. I could do a short rest. And you know what? Wow, can you imagine? I could do a short rest with her, which is fine, right? Because I lose a card randomly. As long as I don't lose the one that lets me recover my lost cards. I'm doing a short rest with her. And he, though, is doing a long rest. Oh, man. Wow, he's not having a good day, but he does get hit points back. He's up to 10. He's up to his full health potential. All right, here we go. Which one of these? I'll do this one. Okay, good. I lost the mana bolt. That's super dangerous. All right, thank you. All right. All right, so she did a short rest. He's doing a long rest, so she's going to be able to attack. So to hit that archer, we need 4 hit points on that archer. So we need to do an attack of 4. Let's see what her biggest attack is. Looks like her biggest attack is a 3, unfortunately. But I think we're going to do that because, by the way, I think this one over here. I can immobilize the archer, but that's no good. I can attack for 2, do a +1 attack. No. All right, so I'm looking down at all the different things that she has. Yeah, so it says on the next 2 source of damage to you, suffer no damage instead. That gives me this. Well, I'm not going to do that yet, but I'm going to move over. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to do that. And then she's going to an attack for 3 with a range of 2. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's not the best thing in the world, but so she's going to do 20. Let's see what the archer has. The archer is going to move, attack, range, and immobilize. Okay, well, it is what it is. Archer's 29, so I am first. So first she's going to take no damage in the next 2 turns. So I'm going to put that here. Also, that gives her an experience point. Then she's going to attack for 3, range 2, and wound the guy. Well, let's hope it works.
Yeah!
Okay, folks.
We're back in the game, baby.
So I'm going to put that over here and put that down here. All right. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better now. Okay. All right, we have 1 room left. And we need to move it, though, because the Cragheart is down to 5 cards. So he's going to be able to go twice, and then he's going to have to rest, and he'll be able to go twice. Yeah, he doesn't have too many actions left, but I think we can pull this off here. By the way, folks, if you're watching, instead of yelling in the chat that I'm making rules mistakes, you can just point out the rules mistakes I'm making. Why do I have disadvantage? Why are people saying I have disadvantage? Oh, ranged attacks that are adjacent to a target. So many rules, say people. All right, missed disadvantage. Oh man, you guys suck. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, folks, I'm gonna be back in just a second. I need to send him out of the room. All right, so in a ranged attack, since I have that ranged attack and everything, and I'm going to do the, you know what, I'm retconning this, folks. Instead of using this as the losing the card, I'm just going to use it as a move 2. I will move back to this spot, and then I'll do the ranged attack, and he's dead. And you say, that's not fair, but I want to have fun. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay. And again, I apologize again if I'm making rules mistakes. But again, let's say you guys weren't here and I made these rules mistakes. And I probably should do a Tom's Think on this. I don't think that negates the fun you have, right? Now, I think rules mistakes can negate the fun you have if you're losing because you're making rules mistakes. But I don't think making rules mistakes, especially when there's a gazillion rules, I don't think it's a huge deal in the game. And of course, if it's live, then people's like, how can you miss that stuff? Well, because I'm running the live equipment and making a game, and also I'm stupid. I'm stupider than you. If you see me making rules mistakes, I'm definitely not as wise as you are at games. But anyhow, let's see what I can do here. Let's see here. So anyway, back to where we're at. It's time for us to prepare. And we're going to open that door. But I want to get the Cragheart in that door. So let's see if he has a big move. He has a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not very good. Ah, boy. Well, he's just going to have to move 4. And he doesn't need to heal. So I'm going to play a card that doesn't seem to matter as much. I'm going to play these two together. And he's going to be 87. And then I'm going to open the door, but I'm going to need to nail the creatures inside, I think. So I'm going to shoot fire orbs. So I'm going to move and shoot fire orbs. Alright, so let's try that. Okay. Boo-ba-da-boo-ba-boo-ba-boo-ba. Now everyone's saying nice things. Oh yeah, I get this coin. Give me that coin. Alright, so let's see here. I'm 21 and 69, so I go first here. And we open the door. Okay, so this requires me to read here. Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose this particular hole to nest in: animate bones, unholy abominations of necromantic power. Nothing more to do than to lay rest along with the rest of this troublesome rabble. Now, normally there would be a treasure chest in here, but I've already looted that treasure chest with another group of people. So we put these 3 here. We have a couple tables. So there's a table that goes here and a table that goes here. We got 2 skellies, and we have 2 archers. That's not very exciting. So there's a skelly and a skelly. And this, folks, is why I don't like standees that much, because when I tried to put this archer in, I had a skeleton in it. I kind of peeled it back a little bit. So the skellies go here, and then the archers go here. Alrighty, so I have archers. We'll get rid of the bandit guard because we won't need that anymore. And we got living bones on level 0. Yay! Alrighty, well, they are 5 hit points, so they're not too terribly horrible, and they don't do a ton of damage. But let's get their deck out. The archer deck is reshuffled, and the living bones is out. Okay, so I will open the door, and as I open the door, we'll flip them over. The archer is 56, and the living bones are 25. Fortunately, I go before them because I played a 21. So I opened the door with my move of 2, and now I'm going to be shooting fire orbs. So I load up my fire orb shooting cannon. Actually, I'm kidding. I'm going to say the magic words, which are... So I say that I can target 3 enemies. I will get an attack of 3 on each, so I can only target 2 enemies. And I'll get +1 for each enemy targeted, so that's good. That's great. Give me some experience, baby. And it makes my fire go up here. By the way, frost should be down. And I'm going to lose this card, but I do not care. All right, for Skelly number 1. Buck, buck. 2 damage on Skelly number 1. So that is Skelly, that's actually Skelly 3. All right, Skelly number 8. Buck, buck. All right, fine. So 2 damage on that one. Do I do anything else? Like, no? I've just made them angry. That's skeleton number 8. Well, we're going to pretend it's number 6. I don't feel like pulling out an 8 thing. All right. Klaatu Veratu. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. All right. So this one is lost, and this one is gone. Yeah, okay. So meanwhile, now they go. Living bones are going to move +1. Oh, no.
I told you not to open that door.
I swear I'll come over there. All right. Then they're going to both attack for -1. They only do 1 damage, so this is great. Well, hopefully. So first one attacks. +1, so 1 damage to her. Second one attacks. -1. All right, great. All right, it's not the end of the world. 1 damage is not too bad. Now the archers are going to go. Archers will attack -1, target 2, but I believe the archers have a range of 3, and they cannot reach me. Great. Okay, so what do I do now? Well, first of all, oh no, this guy gets to go. Never mind, he gets to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he can attack 2. He could throw that avalanche, but he'd lose that card. And actually, it wouldn't even hit these guys anyway. So, never mind. So he's done. These cards are lost. Now it is the Spellweaver's turn. She's definitely going to be recovering all her lost cards. And moving 4, she's going to be basically getting out of the way so the Cragheart can come in. The Cragheart is going to move, and he needs to whoop up on stuff. Actually, no, he's going to shoot through the door. He's just going to shoot. We'll make the skeletons come get us, then we're going to go in. By the way, this comes here and that goes there. He doesn't have a lot of... we don't got a lot of stuff left. He's about to have... Is he going to have to rest again? He is. I think I'm going to do a short rest, though. Because I don't got time for this nonsense. Klaatu Baratu necktie. That's right. All right, so let's do that. All right. She's going to be 70. He's going to be... She's going to be 70. He's going to be... He'll be 29, I guess. No, I don't want him to go. I want him to go after her. I might have to pick the other card here. Oh, man, for once. All she has is the 70. I don't got any other cards for her. So she's 70 and he is 21, 29, I guess. All right, let's see what the archers do. Archers are also 29 and living bones are 12. All right, so the living bones are going to shield and they're going to heal 2 hit points each. Oh, that sucked. Then the archers are going to move. So they're going to both move up like this. And then they're both going to attack -1, which means they're going to be hitting me for 1 point each. So first archer attacks, misses. Second archer attacks, hits me for 3. Okay, well now we both go. So he is going to heal her for 4, I think, rather than what he was initially going to do. And then he is going to just do nothing with the other card. She is going to move 2 onto this spot, which gives her the coin. And then she gets all her lost cards back. All right. Cragheart's taking a short rest because he needs to hold them off while she's going to take a long rest. All right, Cragheart loses the avalanche. All right, whatever. All right, she's going to take a long rest, so she's going to get rid of a card. That is what it is. She's going to get rid of the loot card. We don't need that right now. All right. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-ba-bum. All right, so she's taking a long rest, so it's up to Cragheart to do something here. But wow, okay, so he's going to... He, at this point, feels like he's probably going to die. So he's going to throw a boulder at the one skeleton. And he is going to also move 2 to do damage to the skeletons. He's just going to try to take everything out as he goes out. All right, so both of these guys get reshuffled. All right. Well, you know what? I'm still getting whooped around on the easy level. I'm playing easy level for a really long time. I'm just saying that now. All right, living bones go at 12. They're going to heal, but they don't have anything. But they got shield plus shield 1. And the archers are at 44. I'm going to go before them. So, unfortunately, they have shield 1. But he moves here. And this is all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. I don't think shield blocks that damage, but someone can tell me otherwise. I don't know. So I'm going to put a damage on them just because I don't like them. But you can argue with me if not. If not, I'm not going to play. Well, I'm still going to move 2. What does it matter? And then he's going to throw a massive boulder. Oh, I see. You know what? Never mind. You don't need to tell me if that rule. Well, you can tell me because it's good to know. He won't do that. He's going to stay here and he's going to throw a boulder at this guy. So it's been a long time since he's attacked. +2, 5 damage, but he has a shield of 1. Ah! Without that shield, I would have killed a skelly. Okay. Well, that was that. Now the archers are going to move -1, so I guess they'll just move like here. They're going to shoot through the door at him. Attack +1. Great. They're each doing 2 damage. So, wait, did they have the range? So it's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Only one's going to hit me. +1. +1. +2. 4 damage to the Cragheart. He doesn't care. He shakes it off and looks at them with a sneer on his face. All right, I got to kill these skeletons. Come on. I got all my stuff back now. What can I do here? I got no elements. That's not good. But I believe it's time for fire orbs. Attack 3, range 3, target 3. Definitely happening. And then she is going to play this bottom card, which says on the next 2 source of damage, suffer no damage instead. Okay, so she's playing at 20. Cragheart is going to be playing these. He's going to attack 3. He's going to try to just... He's going to try this, okay? All right, so he's using 38 and 20. Let's see what the living bones need to reshuffle. Oh, the boulder spillover still happens, says somebody. That's useful to know. That would have been 3. All right, great. Thank you, guys. All right. So the archers are going 44, and the bones are going 45. Good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she's doing next source of damage. Take no damage instead. And that brings frost all the way over. And then she's going to do fire orbs. Attack 3, range 3, target 3. All right, here we go. So attack 3, range 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3. Well, she can only hit those 2. But she can hit them both. And she gets 1 for each person targeted. So that's 7. All right, here we go. Skeleton number 3. All right, great. 3 damage to that skeleton. Skeleton number 8. That may have lost me the game. I could have... Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, well, anyhow, at least this guy gets to go before that. So he is going to do this bottom one. Move forward, jump. So he's jumping. 1. No, he's not. He's just going to stand right here in the doorway. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. That's right. Get out of my sight, both of you. Living bones. He's infuriated. He's going to die, but what can I do about that? All right, then. Well, that's all he can do. And he'll lose that card, but you know what? Life goes on. And then he is going to attack 2, range 5. All right, well, he's just going to hit the one that's right in front of him. 3 damage to that archer number 3. All right, these guys have hit points of 4, so they're actually not that hard to kill. Living bones are out of this place now. See it later. And then archers will move, and then they will both attack. They can both hit him, and it's +1. So they're going to be doing 2 damage each. Archer number 1, that's 3 damage. Archer number 2, no, archer number 1 is 4 damage, which we would take. And archer number 2, we will block it by discarding a card from our hand. No, yes. No, we have no cards in our hand.
Ah,
All right, he's out. Okay, Spellweaver, it's up to you. It's up to you to take these guys out. 2 archers. She's going to play this one to heal, and she's playing it for 7 archers. Okay, great. She's not going to do the healing, actually. She's going to move 2, and she's going to shoot this guy here with the Impaling Eruption. It's attack 3, range 4, and I target everyone on the path to the primary target. So that is this one. By the way, this should be here, and now this is here. So she's going to attack this person for 3 and target this person here. So we're going to do the far away one first. She hits him for 3. So that's 3 damage on that archer. And then the one that's in between, he's dead. All right. Oh, I can discard 2 from the discard pile. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, folks, because if I had discarded 2 from the discard pile, I only had 2 in the discard pile, and then the next turn, he would fall over because he only had 1 card left. So, nothing I could do about that. He doesn't have any ability there. So then the archer is going to shoot at her for -1. So the archer will fire, does 2 damage, times 2, which is 4, which normally would make me anger fried, except I played this frost armor before, so I take no damage, and I actually get an experience from that. All right. 1 archer left, so I'm going to move I only need to do 1 damage to that archer, right? 1 damage. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll do the... I'm debating here. I can do the attack 3. No, I'm going to do the attack 2 because I want the extra experience. So that gives her 10 experience. So she is going to fire, and we're going off at 21. And the archer is going off at 16. So the archer goes first, moves here, and then the archer will shoot at me for -1, and I take no damage again, which gives me another experience. So I'm now at 11 experience. Then she shoots back at the archer for +2, baby. The archer keels over, dead. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. With the last bandit dead, you take a moment to catch your breath and steel yourself against the visions of living remains ripping at your flesh. Your target is not among the dead, and you shudder to think what horrors still await you in the catacombs below. Okay, so that's the end of that mission. We didn't come out of it too fantastically. She got 5 gold, and I believe the Cragheart got 1 gold. What was her thing again? I don't remember. Pacifist, kill 3 or fewer monsters. Well, that didn't happen. So no check marks for her. And what was his? His was kill a monster during the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage to it than necessary. That never happened either. So it is what it is. I would have liked to get a check mark. They are definitely both going back to town. We could go farther in a dungeon, but they're definitely going to both go back to town. I really wish that I had done better with them. 11 experience is not a lot for her. Oh, actually, I get bonus experience at the end of the mission, but it's not a lot because I played it on the easiest level. I want to say it's like 4, so something like that. So 4 experience, so like 15 for her, and he gets a whopping total of 9. So it's going to be like 2 more missions before she gets the level up to level 2. I might play a random mission with these guys to see how that works. I'm not going to do it yet. Now, this game is very difficult. You notice I just played on the easiest setting, and one of my guys was exhausted, and one of my characters, you know, she did okay, and she's actually, man, I really like her. She's I like her cards. They're super powerful. You only have a few of them, but you can get them back. Just really cool. But she does need a meat shield, and he kind of did his job mostly. She does not mourn him. Basically, she's dragging his body back, and then she's going to pay to have him revived, and then they're going to yell at each other, and it's a long fight. You're right. I did the attack, so then I could pick up one more gold. You're right. So I could pick up 1 gold. I could have moved. So anyhow, that's what that's the end of this mission. This is kind of a straight up single mission here for this particular game. This is all I'm going to be playing right now, folks, because I got to record other reviews and different things and get stuff ready for the coming weeks. And I might play some more live missions of this. You guys are good because you, help me not make rules mistakes, and help me sometimes see strategies I wouldn't see otherwise. It's kind of weird because we're playing, my 2 favorite characters at this point in time are definitely her and then the Clockwork guy. I like people who have really cool special abilities. The Cragheart's cool. The Cragheart is like he's probably my 3rd favorite character. He's like a guy who can soak up damage, but he also heals. He has some ranged attacks. I think he's a pretty neat character. So before we shut this down, if anyone has any quick questions or comments about this, you can tell me. Okay, folks, I know people keep telling me you do not have to choose the lowest card for initiative. I know that, but I would say 90% of the time I would. Why would I not want to go before the bad guys? I understand sometimes you don't, but in this situation, most of the time I did. So I'll mark the information on these character cards, you know, the amount of gold that I have and what items I have. You know, I never did use my items, which was probably a mistake. I probably should have used the stamina thing to recover 2 of my discarded cards. Never having used them was a stupid move. I kept forgetting that I had them. So when you take a short rest, you can take 1 wound to lose another random card if initially you use your awesome card. You're right. I forgot about that. So that would have made this less stressful when I got rid of the random card here. How fun was it playing solo compared to the group? Equivalent fun or slightly less fun? It's actually, for me, I think it's equivalent fun because with the group, there's that talking back and forth and you're working together and it's great, but when I'm playing solo, I'm involved the entire time. I'm never sitting there waiting for someone else to take their turn. So I like that a lot. I'm still really enjoying this game. My initial ranking was a 9, but I mean, it's creeping up there to like a 9.5. This is so much fun for me. It's frustrating. I'm a little stressed out right now because of some of the bad card draws and everything, but it's also exhilarating that I won that, and so that's pretty happy. You normally want to go slow to go after your tank or possibly going into rooms so the monsters come to you. Right, I understand that. I'm saying that for the most part, I want to go first before the monsters. I will say that I probably will not play this particular mission again. I played it, this is the 3rd time now through this particular mission. So the next time I play with these characters, I'm probably going to do a random mission and see what happens. Would I consider playing solo with 3 characters? Nah, it's hard enough keeping track with 2. So 2 is fine by me. What do I think about the hex over the usual grid board? Hexes are fine. I like hexes. I'm like equal with hexes or squares. Hexes at least make it easier for movement. You don't have to ask if there's diagonal movement. Has the group played again? No, we haven't played it again. We might, depending on things. We really do have to do a lot of work throughout the week, so we don't always get to play as many games as you guys think together. Or if we do, we got to be playing some new games to review and things. But we'll play it again for sure. And you'll start to feel better when you get the perks. Oh, I know. But I'm a little annoyed because I'm not going to get a perk now because I got no checks on either one. This was probably a bad round overall because I got nothing from my town adventure. I got hurt. We came in poisoned. Probably that would have helped me out a lot too. If I didn't have to spend my initial actions healing myself from that poison, I think that just rushing in and killing those guards would have given me a bit. So probably easy level is the right level to be playing this on. Yeah, but I can't wait to modify these decks here. I'm pretty pumped about that. Okay, well, folks, that's about it for today. Thanks so much for watching a live playthrough of this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I apologize for the little rules that I messed up along the way. But you never know what will happen next time. When you see these guys next time, hopefully they'll be a little bit better. They'll probably still be level 1 at the rate I'm going. But I had a lot of fun trying this out, and I appreciate you guys coming on again. We'll see you next time. Don't forget there will be a live Q&A tomorrow with Sam and Z, and possibly some live gaming, but I got two of my children's birthdays are on the same day. That's Friday. Melody is turning 17, and Claire is turning 11. So those are some big birthdays, so I don't know that we'll be doing anything live on those days. But you never know. And then for some of you, I'm going to see you in a week at PAX. If you're at PAX, I hope you stop by and say hi. I will not play Gloomhaven with you at PAX, but I might play other games at that point in time. Alrighty, until next time, I'm Tom Vassell, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. Do 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 do.